Welcome again to BISP solution in our series of learning the Oracle APM tool, ARCS account reconciliation and cloud service. In today's session, we will be learning about uh, the loading of data using the load of data through with the help of data management in ARCS. So we can load data into ARCS in different ways. So the most commonly used ways for loading data into ARCS, they are using the account reconciliation user interface, basically that with the help of the application. In the application itself, with the help of the file-based loading through pre pre-mapped data. This one is the first one. This is and the most common one. The second one is we can take a help or use the smart view extension for reconciliation compliance. So that is from in the application we have this utility under download. We have this smart view extension for reconciliation compliance. By downloading this, we can also upload data into the ARCS application. So the smart view is nothing but the an Excel version of for uploading the data for connecting with the application, ARCS application. The third one is the data management to load data, and the fourth one is the use the we can also upload this data through EPM automate utility, and we can also perform certain other functions in ARCS by using the EPM automate utility. So till date we have seen the first one that is the using the account reconciliation interface and smart view extension we will see in our later session, and with the help of this today we will be knowing about the data load through data management. This is also a very common method, and it is basically used for loading a bulk data bulk data in which we have to configure certain steps in data management. So for the if we talk about the different steps to be undertaken for loading data management, different steps to be configured in data management, the overview, the we can say the in general the total the steps involved in it is basically the set up the task. We need to set up the task, and the second step in this basically we configure the data management setup, and the second is the workflow task in which we map the data management with the ARCS application and perform a perform a execution here. And the third one is to process or the execute the data load. So these two tasks, that is setup task and workflow task, is being carried out in the data management, while the third step, execute data load, is being executed or it is being taken is performed in the application itself. So this the third step will only start when these two steps will be completed in data management. So under execute data load, we just import the data which have been thrown or which have been thrown from which we received from the data management. So and to be in a general sense, if we can say, when we use data management, we do not need to execute the data load into Oracle account reconciliation. That is, we don't have to perform the execution of data in the ARCS. The data load is done in data management instead. However, when loading balances, the data load must be executed in account reconciliation. That is, once we completed the first two steps, we need to have to come back again in the ARCS application to execute the data to see the loading result. So we will just quickly go to our application and we'll see uh, just perform this action into the application. So this is basically our application, and if we talk about the steps or the process, what is different if we use data management and the user using the interface data. So under the um, user interface, we first perform profile, and then in the period we uh, load the data into for reconciliation purpose. So the steps are similar here, but we have to perform one additional steps of configuring the data management. Once a data management configuration is done, we can use it for loading the multiple sources, subject to the format, and uh, the import format must be must equal, it must match with the with the Excel file which we are supposed to or the CSV file which we have to load into the application. So in the reconciliation in the reconciliation compliance method, we will first create profile, and similarly in the data management we will first create profile, and then for loading data we used to upload the data through period. But in that case, the steps differ in here in data management. We upload that data with the help of data management. So under the administrator, we will just first create a profile first. So under profile, so we will just take a very basic case of loading the of um, loading data of in through with the help of data management. So we will be creating a profile here. We will give it as 101 10126 data load. So let's say it as cash and bank DM test 2. Okay, for loading data into ARCS through DM THORO through data management. So let's quickly create or define all these properties. Process will be balance sheet, risk rating will be keep it as medium, account type, since we have been using cash and bank, so we will take the cash as our account type. Normal balance sign is here is debit. Organizational unit, define it as say South America. Format, we will be taking a simple bank reconciliation format for this purpose, and method is here is balance comparison. So this balance comparison method comes automatically as we choose the format. Then auto reconciliation, the balance is 0, and age limit we can define it as so. So we will just quickly configure this profile and move on to data management as our the topic, as we will be concentrating more on the data management. So instruction, I am not giving an instruction. Under the workflow, I will just give the define the user. Okay, this is the user 1, and we'll do keep frequency as monthly. We'll give start day offset as 1, and we'll start it from the close date, say it from end date, and we'll give 2 days. So I'm not giving any reviewer for this data management for this case, as it is not very much compulsory or necessary. Okay, then currency, we have to define this currency here. Accounting rate, rate type will be accounting, and the label will be functional currency, and it is a USD one. So I'm just ignoring the other one, the attribute, rules and history tab, and just save and close. Now we have created 10126, where it is 10110, yeah, this one 10126. This is our 10126. Okay, based on this I will have to create the file of for this also, to upload the uh, into data management. DM basic is 12125 12125 basically. Okay, so this is my the CSV file, which in normal case, in the when we using in the application, we have been uploading it in the application itself, but we will upload this file in through with the help of data management. So for that too we have to use the data management file. So I will just make a change the 121 12126. I will just make it as 12126. Save and close. Okay, 121. Now you can say we have these two. This is the profile which we have created with source and system balance. There is no balance in it, and we will upload it now. So this is the file which we have created for subsource, and we'll just make it as 27,000, and we'll make the note down. We'll use the profile ID which we have created here. It is 1011226, and here also we will just change it, and just we will save it as 10126 basic subsource. Okay, this is the file which we have created for subsystem, and similarly we will create a file for source system also. So I will just rename the file as source. We will have to make changes in the amount of it. Say make it as 28,000. The profile ID, company name, account and currency will remain the same. Only there is a difference of 20. There will be different in amount only. So now we have created a profile for uploading the data. So in this profile we will be uploading the data through data management. So from here we will go to navigator, and from navigator to the data management. So a separate window will open here, and now you can see we have these two tab, workflow and setup. Under setup we will start with source system, as we have been seen in our application in our slide. Define source system, target application, import format, location, period mapping and category mapping. So the file under the source system, as we have been uploading the CSV file, so we will choose the source system type as file. So as it is already been created, so nothing to do here. Then we will go to target application, and in the target application, the default target application available here is account reconciliation manager. So we don't have to do anything in this target application. All the dimension name have been defined here with their data table column name. So the major steps comes in the import format. So in the import format, we will just match the columns of import format with those available in our source file, in our CSV file. So let's create one import format. So I will just make it as 2, as it is has already been available here in this. Description is optional. The source file is our file because we will be uploading the CSV file. Target is our account reconciliation manager, and the file type will be delimited numeric data. The file source will be our delimited numeric data, and we will save it. Okay, now once we save this, we will get these options of uploading the dimensions, name the source column and the target. So under the target, we have already have this, but we have to map this as per our CSV file. So, and the first one is our profile ID. So this is our profile. We will just write it as here as profile. What is the column name of this profile? It is 1. Then we have this company. We will write it as company as column 2. Then we have this account. Account is at our 3rd column. And then we have currency. The currency column is not here. Let's first map this amount column, AMOUNT. So amount is column is 6th column, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 5th column. Just save it first. So but we have not mapped this currency dimension, currency column. So as an currency is not available in this import format, to add this we have to add this currency row. So from here we will just add the currency row and will define the field number is 4. We have mapped here. So what we did, we have mapped the import format. Under in import format, we have mapped the CSV file with the target. So the account will go to account, company will go to company, and we have, and the system will read the 3rd column as account. So he will pick up the account from his 3rd row, and this account will be available in our target application. Similarly, for this profile, he will just go and read under the column first. So under column first, he will see the profile ID. So that profile ID must be available in our profile in application. So that we have just created in our application. So this is basically the idea behind it. So now we have defined the import summary, import format. Okay. Now we have to define this location. So the location is to be created for each and every source. So as we have been having 2 source here, so we have to create 2 location, but till the import format we can work on the common setup. Excuse me, just a minute. So we have to create a location. So I will write it as a DM to import format. In place of I will choose it as location, LOC. Description is optional. Import format, we have to choose it. This is our import format. Then file, it automatically picks up the source and the target as it is already been defined in our import format, and just we have to save it. So we have created a import format for uploading the data. And the next tab is period mapping. So we will be uploading it in the month of July. So we have to just check whether this July month is available here or not. So we will just go here and see. July, for the month of July, it is not available. July period is not available here. And let's see whether this period is available and is open also uh, in application. But we can see the July month is not available, is not being opened here. So to do that, we have to open this July period. But let's go and we will upload the data, as the June month is already being open. So we will just go and upload the same. Let's say we will upload the same in the month of May 2022. So let's check May period is available here or not. Yes, it is available. In case if it is not available, we have to add the period from this add tab. So it has been available. Let's check it in the application mapping tab also. It is available, and also in the source mapping. So it's available. For the application mapping is sufficient. Global mapping. So May 2022 it is available. And just take a look of the category mapping, as we have been using the functional currency. So let's see, under the global mapping we have this functional. It is available, target category functional. And also in the application mapping we have this functional is being targeted as functional. So the category mapping is already there. The period were also available here. So our first a major step has completed here. So we have completed all these steps in our application. We have created source, target, import, location we have defined, mapping has been created, and category mapping, that is of currency. Then we will do these three tasks in data management. We'll go to this workflow task. So this has been set up, and this is the workflow task. So under the workflow task, the first one is to create a data load mapping. To create this one, we have to define the POV here from the which is available at the bottom of this screen, in the bottom of this view page. So under the location, we have created this a basic location too, and for which period we have to upload it. We are uploading it for the May month, May 22. Just select that period, and our category is 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 functional, but it is but it is reporting here. So we will just go and change it to functional. So we have defined the location, period, and category. Just click on OK. Now we will do the like mapping, because whatever is available in our source file, that is in the Excel file, is exactly available in our target mapping. So for that purpose, we will be using the like mapping. So this is the dimensions name which we have defined in our import format. and also available in our Excel file in CSV file. So we will do this mapping one by one under the dimension from the plus symbol. So to map that, we will use the star to star, and will give a random rule name as B1. So source, so whatever there is in source will be mapped to target value as it is, because source and target value are the same. We'll just go and save this one. So we have done this for account. So do this for other dimension, for company also. Give a some random name to it. I am giving it as B2, random rule name. Similarly for the data, star star, give a random name as B, rule name as B3. Save it. Then for the profile also, do a star to star mapping and give a rule name as B4. Save it. And for the source type, under the source it will be the source value, but in the target value it will be a source system or a subsystem. So we will be creating this mapping for source system. We will be uploading the first for the source system. So I have that's why I'm writing it here, the target value as source system, and give a rule name as random rule name as B5 and save it. So we have done the mapping for all the 3 dimensions, for all the 5 dimensions, for data, company, profile, and source type. Okay, just save it. Then the next step here is to define a data load rule. So we have to create a data load rule, and similarly for this we have to keep the same POV in which we have to upload the data. So our POV is correct here. Basic DM to location May 22. So we will create a data load rule here. DLR. Category is functional. We will just define the import format here and we'll save it. The DLR data load rule is being created here, and we can see when we save this, we have got the option of attaching some file for uploading in the application. So this is our source file, CSV file, which we will uploading here. Select, we have to upload this into this inbox folder of application, source file 12126 12126. Okay, save it and we will execute this process. So select import from here, the start period is May, and run, and just refresh it. Now you can see we got this a right green symbol. It means the data has been loaded. So let's go and see in the workbench. Now you can see we have 2 fishes, import and validate, and the data has been loaded for this profile 12126 101-12126 28,000. Now you can see. So we will get the 2 fishes for this ARCS for balance reconciliation method. So we will not get the third fish as we normally used to get in our FCCS or in another applications, but for ARCS, for balance reconciliation method, we will only get 2 fishes, import and validate. So the export process will be carried out in the application itself. This third step, execute data load. So to do that, we will go to application. Now the process will be similar as we have been uploading in our as we upload the data in application itself. So under the profile, 1212. This is our profile in which we will be uploading the data for the month of May. So we will go to this period, and in the normal course also we upload data in period only. So under the May month, from action, we the difference here, not the difference comes here. The when we upload directly into application the CSV file, we use the option import pre-mapped data and import pre-mapped balances. But for as we have been uploading it through data management, so we have to choose this option as import data. So now the data load execution box is appearing here. Now you can see data load execution box, this one. The data load is done in data management instead. This one, the data load must be executed in reconciliation. So in this under the plus symbol we give some random name to it. So we will keep the name same as we have created for the location, and we will just make it as export, rename it as export of data load balances through data management. The period is May. Mode will remain as snapshot, and under the location, so what data management has done, as it has been successfully validated the data, so this location name will appear here. Okay, so we have to just uncheck all these sources, also the EPM, ESG, but in the file now you can see the location name is coming here, which has been imported here. So the data management has exported and it has it has been imported in the application. So we will choose the location, same location through which we have uploaded the data in data management, and just to remove this one. So we will just check mark this our location name and we'll okay, and we'll see the process here. So we have been refreshing and we'll get the status here. So staging is completed, data load is completed, and post process is taken care of. Now we got all the three green signals. So it means the data has been uploaded in our profile. So let's go and see that one also. So under profile 1212, but the data is not available here because we have uploaded the data in May 2022 and we are seeing this profile for June 22. So just we will change the period, displayed period, and now you can see the data has been uploaded in our source system balance. It is 28,000. So this is our profile 101-12126 cash and bank DM test 2, and under source we have uploaded this data 28,000, but we have not uploaded anything in a subsystem which will upload now. So under the file subsource, so this is our file for uploading the in subsource subsystem. So profile is same, the amount is here different. So we will just upload 27,000 into our profile with the help of DM. So we will get this figure here in this column. So we will just once again go to the data management, so we don't have to repeat all the steps here for loading the data, as our source system is same, our target application is same, our import format is same, because the format of subsystem and source system file are same. So we have defined all this. You can see the company is defined here in the second column field, so it is available here at second, and the amount is as fifth, so the amount is at fifth amount. but we have to create a separate location for this, because we have been the source, the data source has been changed from source to subsystem. So to do that, we will create a location for the subsystem. Okay, so I will just differentiate it with S. S means subsystem. Okay, the rest of the steps and the properties will remain the same. Input will remain same. It will be dm2 import format, and we will just save it. So location we have created, no need to create a location for it, period for it, as we will be uploading in May. It is available here, and also the functional currency available here. The work under the workflow, we will just go have to do the mapping for this for subsource also. So we will select the correct location. So we have created this location for subsystem. Click on this. It is May 22 and it is functional. So we have defined the location, and now you can see under the data load mapping. So we have this got this POV, and now you can see the mapping is not there for subsystem. We have to define this, as we have created this mapping for source system. So we have to do this for subsystem also. So under the like mapping, under account, do the same process. The process will remain same. Star to star, make it as say C1. Then for company, C2 rule name. For data, star C3. Profile, C4 rule name. Then for the source type, it is it is somewhat different. So under star, and in the target value, we will use it as subsystem. Okay, and we'll define it as C5 and we'll save it. So earlier we have loaded for source system. Now we will be uploading the data into subsystem. Now you can just go and check it. All the mapping have been done. It has been done for all the dimensions. So we have defined the load mapping, completed the mapping step. Now we will go to data load rule. So the data load rule is a location specific. The number of location we create, the data load will also to be created for the same number. So the rule, it is connected, or it is a match with, have to match with the location. So it is a location specific. SS, make it as SS DLR, functional import format DM2, and just save it. So we have created a data load rule. The process is similar here again, and now we got this option of attaching the file name here, file CSV file. So to do that, so we have to attach this subsource file, subsystem. Okay, so this is our subsystem file. Just click on this OK and execute. You have to click on this import from source. It is for the month of May 2022. If we choose some other month, it will not load the data. It will be incorrect. So run it. Now the data has been loaded. It has given us a successful message through by giving a right green symbol. We'll just go and see under workbench. Now we got these two fishes, golden fishes here, and our profile ID is same 101.126 subsystem, and the amount we have uploaded here, it is 27,000. This is our 27,000. So the data has been uploaded and exported and has been pushed up into the application. So for this also we will be doing the same process in application. Now see, the subsystem balance is still not here. So when we will upload, do the data load execution process, so the figures will be available in our, will be seen in profile. So we will just go to this period May 2022. Under here we will choose this option, import data, the same dialog box, click open this one. Under in place of export May 2022, mode is snapshot. Just uncheck all the other option except the one which we need, that is the location. So under the file, the second location, a basics dm to ss, that is subsystem location, we is now appearing here. And just we have just tick mark this one and just click on this OK and just refresh to see the stage. Just to refresh it. Now the data has been loaded in it. All we got all the three right signal, right green signal, green tick. So let's go and see in profile whether this has been uploaded or not. So just search our profile. Now you can see the under the subsystem we can see the balance uploaded, that is of 27,000 USD. Okay. So the after this the process is similar for doing the reconciliation for all the methods. This has been uploaded. Now we will create a reconciliation for this. The process is similar. Under create reconciliation we will select the period here, May 2022, apply. For the selected profile, apply. It has been successfully copied. Okay. Now we can see under work list. We can see it from the work list. It is for the June period. Just change it to May 2022. This one 101126. It is open with preparer. Okay. And alternatively we can see this from under the dashboard under overview. From dashboard under overview we can see the graphically we can see the details. So this is related to bank reconciliation. One is incomplete. Let's see whether this is our profile which is not yet completed. Yes, it is. So it is pending with whom? So cash and bank DM, it is pending with preparer. Okay. format wise, account type wise, and other options. We can view this process wise. 3 incomplete. So this is our profile which is incomplete. So the administrator can see from the reconciliation tab also. The profile is pending at which level. So this is for May 2022. The open with preparer. This is this one, and it gives the start and the end date when it is supposed to start and have to end it. It is June 1, 22 and June 3, 22. So we will just go and log in from the user one window. Uh, the preparer who is supposed to execute the task to complete the task. User one. So he can see it from here also that one task is late. So he can just go from here also, and alternatively either from the work list also. So it is open with preparer. It is for the month of May. He will go and will see the details. So it is adjustment to GL. He will see that the balance as per GL is 28,000. So there is a difference of 1,000 USD. So the as per GL it is 28, and as per balance it is 27,000. So he will just identify the reasons behind it and will do the justification for it, the short description. So bank charges not accounted in GL. Okay, just copy this one and give the reason here. Say uh, say bank charges not accounted in GL. Say make it as 800. Just save it. Now still the difference of 2000 or 200 is there. So so the, so when he will evaluate and see the difference of 1000 is coming due to two factors, that is of 800, and 200 is because of some missing entry in GL. Okay, or we can say missing entry or wrong entry. Missing or wrong amount entered in GL. So what is that amount? It is comes to 200. So here he can just give the comments, the document number 12345 XXS was wrongly entered by less than 200 USD. Okay, and he will just post it, and he will just save this one. Now there is no difference in it. Now you can see you have no unexplained differences. So under summary, we has given the difference of 1000 and has given the adjustment in two factors, that is bank charges not accounted in GL because the bank charges is being debited by the bank, but it has not been taken in our GL, and also some missing or the wrong amount entered in GL in place of it has been recorded less by 200. So he will just go and submit the same. So now the reconciliation has been submitted. Okay. There is no action available in this sphere. So nothing is open at his end. So let's see from the uh, administrator window. This is the one. This is open with preparer. Let's refresh it. Now you can see this has been closed. Now he can go, the administrator can go and see the reasons behind it. He can just see if there is any comment is there or not. So this is the two reasons which he has given. So our reconciliation has been completed for the data which we have loaded through data management. So this is basically a very simple steps and a very convenient one. When we have when the number of data to be uploaded is of a very large scale. So we can just go and map the configure the settings in the data management, and just we have to upload the CSV file based on the uh, profile. Need to create the profile and can upload the same into application. So this is how we can just upload the data into our application through data management. So this is so that's all for today's session, and we have completed the data load successfully in our in ARCS application with the help of this data management. So we hope you like this our session, find it useful, and for more such useful videos and knowledgeable, and for other knowledgeable and useful videos, we can reach out to you can refer our YouTube channel bispsolutions.com, which is available in our YouTube. So till we meet again, so it's time to say goodbye, and thank you.